Good morning. So this reading is for Thursday, June 13th. And so what I'm going to do here is just pull some cards on our past energy. Current energy. Two more. Future energy. Oh, wow. I love when justice shows up, but when it shows up with the Fool, even better. Looking here, bottom of the deck, Three of Wands. This is, I'm getting a conclusion of the journey. So if there has been a period where it's taken a while for things to really unfold, you've had to be patient, kind of trust the process, do the work, all of those kind of catchphrases, you're at the end of it. This feels a lot like the closure is coming. So the end of delays is definitely near. I can feel it. It feels very, very strong. When I look at the past energy here, so what I'm getting is the Four of Cups, Magician. This Magician's everywhere. And the Knight of Swords. Four of Cups, Magician. So out of a place of disappointment came this desire to really go after what you wanted. That's usually what happens here, is that something happens in your past, or really to any of us, something happens and it sparks this motivation, this drive to really go after what we want. Because if you were happy with where you were, then you wouldn't be driven to keep going after something new or kind of expand or grow. And so from this place of disappointment came this spark of creativity, is what it feels like, to really pursue your dreams. It feels quick. Current energy, Ten of Wands, Ace of Swords, Empress. Ten of Wands is the closing of a chapter, absolutely closing of a chapter. There's something significant about all of the weight that you were carrying around with you, letting that go. That's the Ace of Swords. Letting go of all of those burdens, all of those responsibilities. They either don't need to be in your life anymore, or this is the work that's done. You've already taken on all of those responsibilities of fixing in your life what needs to be fixed, just addressing everything that needs to be addressed. And so once it's addressed, you don't need to go back and readdress it. It's done. That's what that energy feels like. With the Empress energy, this is some sort of transformative new beginning. This is you kind of becoming some sort of butterfly. Really, the caterpillar to butterfly is what I'm getting with this Empress. And when I look at the future energy here, so this is where I'm getting justice. Love it. The Fool, so a very balanced new beginning. Seven of Wands, you're very protective of it. You're not letting anybody put you on a path that is going to not be what you want. You want to stay on a path that is aligned with your best interest, matches your vibration, where you want to go, all of these different things. You're just Seven of Wands. You're really going to stand up for yourself and not let anybody tell you anything different. Let's see what additional details we get. Tell me about the Four of Cups. So with the Four of Cups, I got the Four of Cups. This disappointment did lead to some sort of unexpected offer, but the unexpected offer actually came from within you. It was something, there was some sort of nudge, could have been by a spirit guide for sure. And I say that because you can see that this fourth cup that's coming to the person sitting down is coming in from a cloud. That feels a lot like it was your spirit guides really helping you to use that negative and turn it into a positive. How do you transform this disappointment into something that creates an opportunity? That's what you were nudged to do. You definitely embraced it here in the past. Magician, justice is showing up again, so lots of synchronicities here. But whatever it is that you were going after in the past, whatever you set your sights on from, this is what I want, it aligns with who you are. This is something that's very balanced, very practical, something that you can execute. Love to see that energy. Knight of Swords, Nine of Wands. This indicates that wounded warrior. So definitely going through something, but also not letting that hold you back in any way. You were going to push through it no matter what. Tell me about the Ace of Swords. Empress. So with the Ten of Wands, I'm getting the Sun. You definitely close this chapter. You have better days in front of you. You can see the positivity now that you don't have to go back and do those things again because you already did them. So now you can see, okay, like that's like a sigh of relief coming there. What's interesting with this Ace of Swords, so what you were also releasing connected to those burdens was any kind of pain or heartache connected to the past. This was another closed cycle. This was something that was painful, something that did require some healing on your part. This is part of the release. And so whatever that disappointment was, it does feel like there were a lot of burdens connected to it, a lot of pain connected to it. And you've been working on it, you've been releasing it, healing from it, closing out that cycle altogether. Really positive. With the Empress, Knight of Wands, and because you're getting into this place of just being a better version of yourself, like really that healed kind of energy, it's giving you this kind of spark. Again, that spark of creativity is coming through. Knight of Wands, going after exactly what you want, and that's about taking action. So once you get into this place where you feel like you're ready to take action, you definitely will. Nothing's going to hold you back. I can see it with that Seven of Wands, but I'm getting it with the Knight of Wands as well. Justice, Five of Wands. Let's get the Fool. Six of Cups. Page of Wands with the Seven of Wands. So looking at these two cards, so Justice with the Five of Wands. Whatever happened here that led to that disappointment, obstacles and challenges, whatever was presented to you, you definitely came out better having gone through it. And I know that sounds like, well, why did I have to go through it in order to be this way? Well, you were actually being pushed to elevate yourself, to get yourself into a more harmonious place internally. And it was something where this experience was always meant to just help you get there. That's what it feels like. With the Fool, I'm getting the Six of Cups. So whatever this new beginning is about, could be connected to children, doesn't have to be. But there is something very nostalgic about it. There's something that's very warm-hearted and just this light, playful type of energy. And so this new beginning is really positive because it almost is getting you in touch with that better version of yourself that maybe you used to be when you were younger, before you started going through all of the stuff that happens to us as we go through life. It's kind of rebalancing us back to who we used to be, but in a more mature way. And with the Seven of Wands, I'm getting the Page of Wands. So really standing up for yourself, being very clear that nobody has to take you off path. You're not going to let anybody manipulate you in any shape, in any way. There's no way. But it's also about the actions that you're taking here. You're going to keep pushing forward. So I don't know if you do have somebody around you that maybe tries to influence your decisions or actions in a way they think they're acting in your own best interest. Because I got this before. They think they're acting in your best interest, but from your perspective, they're holding you back. And so that's the person, despite their well intentions, you're just not going to be giving that any kind of credibility or credence into your decision-making process. It's really about you and what you want, and not holding yourself back and not allowing anybody to hold you back. That's where you're going. So this is the reading for Thursday. I hope it resonates. If it did, please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Take care.